Okay. We've had the tech gnomes working away diligently and with great focus to restore our ability to do this. And here we go. We've got music for you. And for those of you that are wondering about the party tonight, it's going to be great, but it ain't starting. Oh, wait a minute. I think Bob is back. I feel really bad about taking Bob off the stage. So let's hear from Bob Lander.
Josh, fantastic job. Certainly we felt earlier our creativity was soaring, for sure. We pushed the boundaries. Rose Reyes over there is ready to kill me. But I will say this about your remarks. There's not one of us here in our business, in this room, that doesn't wish the very best for Detroit, and it's going to make a comeback. We all know that. I did leave out a couple of our local partners I want to bring up because it's important. Strong Events, Rose Reyes and Giant Noise. Thank you, Rose. Oh, Execucar, Austin Beer Works, and of course, another great booze story, our local and perennial favorite, Tito's. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, Generation Next, Destination Next. We want to pay a tribute to that musically today, pay tribute to the work Scott and DMAI have done. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit late, but thank you guys for waiting.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we present some of the dynamic individuals that have represented the foundation of Austin music industry, as well as the next generation of musicians that will continue to define Austin as we move forward. You're going to hear some different generations of music as we go forward tonight. You're going to hear the Generation Next and the Generation Now as we go back and forth between two generations of music, and you're going to like it. Now, for those of you that were here about 10 years ago when Austin hosted our first DMAI convention, or its first DMAI convention in quite a while, you might remember a guitarist named Bill KIRCHEN. Well, he's back with us tonight, and he'll be back with us a little bit later towards the end of our music program tonight. But first, say hello to Master Fiddler ALVIN Crow. ALVIN is a 40-year music industry showman, a Texas and Oklahoma Hall of Fame inductee who has performed worldwide, including Austin City Limits and Carnegie Hall. Please welcome ALVIN Crow.
Check, 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 check. Thank you. Though you might say you've had no warnings, I must give you a million clues. But the time is turned, this time you'll learn that the last laugh is on you. You've always had it figured out, right down to a T. But you figured it out just for you, never once for you and me. But this time life is gonna turn on you. It's your turn to be lonely and blue. And then you'll see what you never gave me. Yes, the last laugh is on you. Though you might say you've had no warnings, I must give you a million clues. But the tide is turned, this time you'll learn that the last laugh is on you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Now, meet the next generation of Texas fiddle music, Mr. Warren Hood. A Berklee School of Music grad and multiple Austin Music Award winner, he is sought after by Texas icons such as Lyle Lovett for his unique roots and jazz sound. Here's Warren Hood.
And when we met, I was the last one to know you had eyes for me. It was all over town when we made those vows, meant so much to me. Now I find you got another man, couldn't believe it was so. Might not hurt so bad, once again I'm the clown, the last one to know. All my friends keep on holding back as if there wasn't anything wrong. I can see it in the eyes and it's no surprise, I knew it all along. I'll pay you back, cause after love like mine, the others seem so cold. But it'll be too late when you realize you're the last one to know.
Now, the king of Tex-Mex accordion in Austin, Johnny DiGoyato, a Tejano Music Hall of Famer and prolific songwriter with 200 songs to his name. Welcome, the Montopolis Kid.
Allá en el rancho grande, allá donde vivía, había una rancherita que alegre me decía, que alegre me decía. ¿Qué voy a hacer en tus calzones? Como los que usa el ranchero, te los comienzo de lana, te los acabo de cuero.
Inspired by jazz, R&B, as well as the traditional Tex-Mex sounds, A.J. Castillo is winning fans and awards with his modern dynamic accordion sound. Singer-songwriter Tish HINOJOSA's signature songs and music have graced the White House and stages worldwide. With 12 studio albums to her credit, Tish's musical legacy will live on.
Tell me, how did you know just where to find me? I thought I left love far behind me, so who showed you the way to my heart? Some say love comes and goes and it's a fool's play, but something tells me that you're here to stay. Who showed you the way to my heart? What was it I didn't see? Who showed you how to believe? I couldn't say where I'd been. You taught me living again. I know love finds a place to grow and then waits for those who take it slow. But even so, who showed you the way to my heart?
Indie vocalist with 50s and 60s pop stylings, Jazz Mills' angelic voice and music has shared the stage with pop greats from Arcade Fire to Stevie Wonder. Here's Jazz Mills.
Come and sing a simple song of freedom. Sing it like you've never sung before. Let it fill the air. Tell the people everywhere. We the people here don't want a war. 700 million, are you listening? Most of what you read is made of lies, but speaking one-to-one, ain't it anybody's son to wake to in the morning when we rise? Come and sing a simple song of freedom. Sing it like you've never sung before. Let it fill the air, tell the people everywhere. We the people here don't want a war. We the people here don't want a war. We the people here don't want a war.
Welcome, guitar hero and Grammy-nominated guitarist Bill KIRCHEN. Rolling Stone magazine included his album Live from Deep in the Heart of Texas as one of the 100 best albums of all time. Back with us by popular demand, Bill KIRCHEN.
Thank you. Well, they put 6 strings on a maple stick, stuck it on a slab of ash, sold one to Luther and he threw in a pit, sent him out with Johnny Cash.
Cuddly old Fender and the gang unknown at the factory in Fullerton. The honk and twang of the Telecaster tone would outlast them everyone. You crack a plush line case all up in your face, you thunder and you lie and ride. It was born at the junction of form and function. It's the hammer of the honky-tonk guys. Well, it's the hammer of the honky-tonk guys. You crack a plush line case all up in your face, you thunder and you line and ride. It was born at the junction of form and function. It's the hammer of the honky-tonk guys. Well, it's the hammer of the honky-tonk guys.
Stick around because Bill will be back, but first we're going to keep the blues alive with brothers Glenn and Alex Peterson. These teen brothers are Austin Music Awards winners and have opened shows for blues greats like the late B.B. King and Los Lonely Boys. Please welcome the Peterson brothers.
If you love me like you say, why you treat me like you do? If you love me like you say, why you treat me like you do? Well, I ain't no fool. Yeah, I'm cool, I know the rules. If you love me like you say, why you treat me like you do? If you love me like you say, why you treat me like you do? Well, I ain't no fool. Yeah, I'm cool, I know the rules.
You know, with all these great Austin musicians in the building, we really need to get them all back on stage for one last song together. So come on, Alvin Crow, Warren Hood, Johnny DeGoyato, AJ Castillo, Trish Hinojosa, Jazz Mills, the Peterson brothers, and take it away, Bill KIRCHEN.
All right. My pappy said, son, you're going to drive me to drinking if you won't quit driving that hot rod Lincoln. When I heard the story of the hot rod race where the Fords and the Mercs set in the face, story's true, I'm here to say, because I was driving the Model A. It had a Model A body made it look like a pup with a Lincoln motor that was really souped up. 8 cylinders, used them all, had overdrive, and just won't stop. I pulled out of San Pedro late one night, had the moon and the stars shining bright. Climbing up the Grapevine Hill, passing cars like they were standing still. Here's Warren Hood. The Peterson brothers. AJ. There was flame coming from out of the side when I feel like getting that nickel and ride. I said, man alive, I pulled over the side. Caddy pulled over and let me by. Semi-trucks pulled over and let me by. Stevie Ray pulled over. All of a sudden, the ride started knocking down and the dipsy started rocking. Looked in the mirror, there's a red light blinking. The cops was after my hot rod. Well, they arrested me. They threw me in jail. They called TISH to go my bail. He said, Bill, you're going to drive me to drinking if you won't quit driving the hot rod liquor. One more time, one more. Thank you.
That's the Austin Music Tribute.